Well, here I am working on a 455 Olds. I had the heater going, so it's got some condensation on the engine block. So if you see any kind of gunk on it, all that will eventually go away. I'm about to put the front cover back on. I had to put on a high volume oil pump so I can put on that pickup just to make special accommodations for the oil pan that I got. Well, clean up the water pump a little bit. There's the front cover. Just wait for it to tack up a little bit. I got my new seal pressed in place. Oh. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do this now. That is in there. Uh-oh. Finally bought me one of these things. Uh-oh. Wonder if I have a wrench for that. Nope. Nope. That sucks. Wow. Oh, am I gonna break the crankshaft? Am I gonna break the tool off in it? Hope not, that'd suck. It's kinda cold out. I don't want to speak too soon, but this is actually working out kinda good. Yeah, I definitely waited way too long to buy one of these things. Is it on? Are you on? No, I don't think you are. Are you now? I think it's on. All the way. Maybe. Yeah, it's good. This is what everybody does, right? Yeah, it's torqued. Just for looks. Click. I'm test fitting my pan right now. It's way too cold to be doing any of this. I have my lifter soaking. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. Here's the pan installed. Just gonna let the silicone dry. Still need to do the heads. They're over there somewhere. I got my heads cleaned up. I'm about to lap the valves. I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and put one cylinder head on a couple dirty 2x4s, courtesy of the shop floor. That's something the internet would suggest. I'll go ahead and lap one cylinder head. Got my valve lapper right here. I made sure I kept all the valves in the right pockets. I didn't care too much about the springs or the retainers. That's fine. Got a trash bag on the engine. I got some JB Weld curing on this car. Curing? Yeah, it still has some wetness to it. Oh, that's a lot. Why not? Is it not gonna stick? Nope. Let's see if this will do anything for us. It probably, well, it might. I've actually had good luck with petroleum jelly. That's why I keep it out here. Yeah, just get it on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's much less bad. That's not how you put it in. Okay, wow. I'm gonna go ahead and do all the valves now. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, you don't need to see it though, because it's still pretty ugly in there from other stuff that's in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I have some really awesome news with the heads. As I was lapping the valves, I noticed there was one intake valve that the guide was just completely worn out. That was the only one that really stuck out at me. I really wasn't checking the guides as I went, but when I saw that one was bad, I knew this isn't good. So I went ahead, I finished lapping the valves. They're put back together. At this point, I just gotta figure out what I want to do. I really don't feel right about installing them, and my heater's about to kick on. So anyways, I can't really show you since the heads are assembled, but I believe it's this intake valve that is completely wallered out. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's really all I can say about the cylinder heads at this point in time. Okay. Here's a 204R I just put together. I'm going to throw it on the ground and maybe do more videos about these later. So I got my heads back from the machine shop. They look like they did a really good job. I don't know how much they milled them down, but I'm glad they did, because they did need that. I think you're supposed to use like a 4/1000. That says 4/1000 a couple times. This is not a good straight edge, but it's what I have, so it's what I'm going to use. Oh wow, that's good. Yeah. Make sure it's straight, or what's the point? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, smack. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these on. I do have valve springs that I'm going to replace. These are the stock springs, but the ones I got are over here. I don't know why I did head bolts, but I got head bolts. Basically, these are just stiffer seat pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and get these off and then go ahead and throw them on the engine, I guess. They even painted them for me and they look like they're almost the same color. So, yeah. I'm going to do stuff now. What is that? Yeah, I guess I'll clean them out. Before I start putting in the new springs, I figured I'd show the seals. They are the positive seal ones. I don't know what they're called. Something like that. But they're not the umbrella type. So, yeah, I'm going to go and put them in now. Sure. So I think if it's not labeled, you do the stripe side up. Is that right? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, stripe side up, I guess. Why not? Oh man, been waiting so long to put these things on. I did wipe everything down with lacquer thinner. I mean, not the gaskets, but you know, the metal parts. Sure. That's fine. heads and things. I wouldn't be surprised if more Debras came out. Don't want to walk in front of the camera. Okay, bolts and things. I planned on having these things soak overnight. Well, it's been about 2 months. Here's the engine with the rocker arms installed. It was pretty uneventful. Basically, I just got the lifters on the base of the cam and then took all the lash out and then rotated it. Rotated the nuts about a half a turn. I didn't galled any threads this time. Yeah, that's 0, I think. Yeah. Compression stroke on the first cylinder, where I have it set. I think that's where I'll leave it for now until I get my intake. I'll get the intake. Probably go ahead and put that on. And then I can prime the oiling system. I don't know if I showed it already, but I did put a 1-inch expansion plug where the dipstick filler tube was. I decided to do away with that on this engine. It's been taking a really long time to put this video together, but maybe this engine will be ready to put in today. Maybe. We'll find out. I got some silicone, gray and black, and some engine oil. I guess I'll go ahead and get this dumped in and put it on the camshaft so it wipes off the assembly lube that's not there. Hope the drain plug's in. I guess I should look. Yeah. It's also possible it doesn't have very good oil drain back. That's like 5 quarts. Yeah, I think it's like a 7-quart system altogether. It's like a 6-quart pan, and then you factor in like the oil filter. That's like at least a half a quart. And there's an airplane. I paid for this, so I want it all in. That's fine. I had these valve covers laying around. I'm going to go ahead and just use these. I'm not going to get these put on until I prime the system. That was easy. So yeah, I'm going to prime the system before I put these on, but I am going to grind all the chrome off and then clean them up, and then I'm going to lay my gaskets down and get those tacked up. I guess I can probably go ahead and do that now. Is that where I'm at? That's where I'm at. Put these on. This might work. I'm not sure if the camera is going to be able to see the gauge, but I'll try to have it hooked up to where it can be read. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So reverse, right? I think it goes reverse. Reverse? Yeah, that looks like reverse. Up. Oh, that's awesome. The needle is on the wrong side. Huh. I don't think that's ever happened. The glass broke out of it, or plastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to rotate it. Glad I have cardboard underneath this. I know it has plenty of oil in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and add this other quart. Why not? It's not going to hurt, is it? Look, I don't know how to pour oil. Sure, that's fine. Things. Wrench and stuff. So ultimately, I'm just going to keep doing this until oil is flowing out of all of the rocker arms, and it's pretty much, I think it's doing it pretty much all with it except for like a couple. This is the only rocker arm that it's not getting primed. Okay, this is going to be fun. As soon as I turned off the camera, I started priming it again, and it just started coming out. So I just caught it. Okay, it's primed. That's how I like to prime engines. I don't start it up until I know all of the rocker arms are getting oil. Yeah, it could have just had some debris or it wasn't lined up with an orifice or something. Yeah, they're all flowing out now. So yeah, I should probably clean this up a little bit. Okay. Here's the intake I'm going to use. It came with, you know, half of the hardware. I'm going to get this pulled out. I got some silicone tacking up already, so I'll get my intake gaskets laid in place. Where are my intake gaskets? Oh, yeah, there they are. They're hanging up. I'll get those in place. Sure. Why not? It's clean enough. Oh, that looks perfect. Maybe, kind of. Good enough. Yeah, that'll be alright. I do believe it's pretty much complete. There's not a whole lot I can do until I get the old engine out. I'm gonna... Hopefully the 307 dipstick tube will work on this engine. I don't really know why it wouldn't. Other than that, I mean, there we have it. So I'm not sure when I'm going to tear apart the car. It could be next weekend, but I will try to make a video on that, putting the 455 in my 85 442. So that's ultimately what this engine's for. So I think it came out okay. Looks about what I expected.